Welcome back to another Pokemon Following Friday, home of the OG weekly market updates, where every Friday morning we go through last week's sales of sealed Pokemon products and Pokemon cards that are currently going down in price. And we do also cover any big Pokemon news that cards are set to get revealed. And I do have to announce the winner from my last buyer point of view video giveaway, and it is that Otto Gaines. Shoot me an email or hit me up on Instagram. I'll get those cards sent out to you. And definitely check out my buyer point of view videos and my vending videos. I do a giveaway in every single one of those where I actually buy the card in the middle of the video. So it's a ton of fun. And we do have to do the question of the day. What Pokemon do you guys like better, Mewtwo or Mew? And we do have to give a quick thanks to our video sponsor real quick, and that is Metatcg. I did all the research and I found us the best possible website for you guys to sell your bulk or trade it in for some super rare cards. You might as well save your cash. All the cards do have to be near mint, and then you just put exactly how many cards you have. They even have a video showing you how to package up everything. So definitely check them out. I'll have all the links in the description. Then, of course, if you want a grade 2 PSA for your very first time, click the link, use the code BEARD25. Same thing with tag, except you got to use the code BEARD10. You'll get 10% off your first submission. Also be vending in Chicago this weekend at Trading Card Con. You can use the code PokeBeard to receive $5 off your tickets. So definitely check it out. I'm bringing all my life-size statues. We're even going to have a photo spot, so it's going to be a ton of fun. All right, hop into Pokebeach here. The new set Pitch Black was officially revealed. Now, normally, when this would happen, it was almost guaranteed that the Pokemon Center would do their drop the next day, or if it was kind of like on a Friday or weekend, then it would be like that next Monday. But after Chaos Rising, we do not know, but still just check the Pokemon Center in case. You never know when it's going to drop. But here it is. We got the booster box. We got the ETB. I'm getting so many ads now on Pokebeach. It's kind of driving me nuts. Booster bundle, build and battle. And this is our promo here. The Zarude illustration rare. Let me know down below what you guys think. This set comes out July 17th, and this is our 5th English Mega Evolution set. 115 cards, 6 Mega Evolution Pokemon EX, 4 Pokemon EX, 11 illustration rares, 18 ultra rare Pokemon and trainer cards, 6 special illustration rare Pokemon and supporter cards, more than 20 trainer cards, more than 35 Pokemon and trainer cards with special illustrations. Pitch Black will almost be a 1-to-1 copy of Japan's Abyss Eye set, which will release on May 22nd. The Japanese set will have around 120 cards after Secret Rares, meaning our English set will yet again be small. So that is a little disappointing that's going to be small. It just makes the set so much tougher for it to be a really good set when it's small like that. But all right, let's get into it. We have the Prismatic Evolutions SPC. This thing just keeps going up and down, got up to 389, dropped down to 323, went back up to about 362, now last sold 313, 315. So we got 13 of them at 313. There's one at 317, 321. So that dropped a decent little chunk. Next, we have the 151 Alakazam EX collection. This just started dropping. Got up to about $111. We still got a couple high sales, but we got a bunch of sales at about $105 now, and a couple at $99, $103, $97. We have the Prismatic Evolutions Mini Tin Display. This was up to $240. Now last sold $217, $228, $209, $190. Quite a few at $190. Bunch more at $209. I still think that thing is just so undervalued. Next, we have the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETB, just dropping in price a little bit. Got up to $588. Now last sold. The 2 newest ones now are at $630, but before it was $549, $488, $535, $500, $570, $560. Let's see what we can get this one shipped for. So from a legit seller, $516. And yeah, it was up at about $590. Next, we have the Evolving Skies Booster Box. Got up to $2,632, and now last sold, we got $2,550, one at $2,650, $24, but that one has a little crease. We got another clean one with the acrylic at $2,550, $2,550, one high one at $2,690, but ton of them at $2,500. Next, we have the Ascended Heroes Booster Bundle. This finally dropped. This got up to $117. Now last sold $85, $72, $80. We got 6 of them at $85, and that one says very small dings and holes. Next, we have the Ascended Heroes Mega for Alligator box. This got up to $87. Now last sold $55, $50, $46. And we have the Mega Embor box. This got up to $73. Now last sold $49, $53, and $55. And same thing with the Meganium box. Got up to $73. And all last sales, $49.50. This one's probably the cheapest. Next, we have the Crown Zenith regular ETB. This got up to $325. Now last sold $319, $250, Ton of them at $250, $312, $309. Let's see what we can get this one shipped for. The cheapest right now is $320. So just dropping the price a little bit. Next, we have the Silver Tempest booster box. Was at $475. Now that's sold $450, $439, $449. One high one at $470. Most of them are about $440 to $450. And Perfect Order got up to about almost $209. Now that's sold $204, $197, $198. And actually, I seen the other day that there's actually some sleeve boosters in Walmart. And I bought two and I didn't get anything. Next, we have Phantasmal Flames just starting to drop in price. It went crazy the last couple weeks. Went up to $418. Now last sold $405, $415, $419. A ton of them at $409. We even got a couple at $399. But yeah, that thing just shot up quickly. And I have a feeling Mega Evolution base set is going to be doing that next. All right, now we have the Black Bolt ETB. This was at 87. This thing also went crazy in the matter of a couple weeks. Went up to 125. Now last sold 122, 115, 105, 116, 111. And White Flare is also dropping a little bit, but literally just like $2, $3 right now. There's like 5 other Pokemon just sitting there. Next, we have the Dracloak from Ascended Heroes. Just look at that line going straight down. This was at $33. Now last sold 10, 11, and 12. Next, the Dreepy doing the same exact thing. This was at $43. Now last sold 13, 12. I have a feeling they might get below $10. Next, the Clefairy from Perfect Order. Kept seeing people say this is going to be like a $50, $60, $70 card. Got up to $36. Now last sold 28, 32, 29, 39. Next, we have the Meowth Full Art from Perfect Order. This card was at $28. Now last sold 21, 23, 18, 19, and 20. Next, the Ninetales from Obsidian Flames is just going down in price a little bit. Got up to about $44. Now last sold 43, 40, 41. A couple at 36 and 38. And the Squirtle from 151 got all the way up to $135. Now last sold 115, 95, 100, 96. I seen this card for $95 all day long at the last card show I was at. And the Haunter illustration rare promo is finally starting to turn. Got up to 63. Now last sold 53, 54, 45, 49. And the Charmeleon from 151. This got up to $102. It's just crazy how the middle evolutions just get no love. Now last sold 74, 82, and 65. And we have a couple SIRs. We got the Hops Zacian. This was at $29 for a while. Then shot up to $40. Now last sold 35, 35, 36, 34, 37. And the Marnie's Grimmsnarl. I think this card is just super sick. I finally seen it the other day in person. Someone actually had a master set of Ascended Heroes. So it was pretty fun to look through. This was at $161. Dropped down to 91. Then went back up to almost 100. Now that sold 84, 87, and 80. This was at 125. Dropped down to $79. Then went back up to about 110. Now that sold 95, 97, 92. I'm so proud that it actually went back up in price. I just feel like Metagross gets no love. And we have the Mega Zygarde. This was $142. This is the SIR. Now that sold 90, 92, 85, and 88. And we have the Gold Mega Zygarde. This was at $185. Now that sold 165, 125, 149. And pretty much all of them are at 160. And we have the Venusaur EX from 151. This got up to $160. Now we got sales at 132, 135, 130, 129, even 120. Got one at 117 also. And we have the EVEX from Prismatic Evolutions. This got up to $199. This went crazy in the matter of a couple weeks. Now that sold 175, one high one at 250. The rest are at 185, 165, 160. Another one at 223. There's just a ton of market manipulation happening right now in Pokemon, and people are just buying out, a ton of cards and making the prices go up. Because you got to think, there's only 60 of these in all of TCG Player right now. So that's not impossible. I mean, a $200 card that's pretty expensive, but before it was only at $100. And last on the list, we have the Forest Pikachu. This card went crazy and got up to $1,171. And last on the list is the Forest in the Pikachu. I'm just showing this because we're still getting a ton of fake sales, so please be careful, because this got up to almost $1,200. Now we got sales at $1,150. We still got some fake ones at 500, 239, 239, you know, a couple at 1200. So yeah, just be careful buying cards out there and just try to get them from legit sellers because there's just so much crazy stuff happening. But all right, that was this week's Pokemon Unfolding Friday. If you guys like this content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. If you guys want to support more, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube membership, all that, you guys know what to do. You guys are the absolute best. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. If you guys want to check out my vending videos, I got an entire playlist. You can click that here. And then if you guys want to watch my last Pokemon Throwback Thursday where we go over the best Reshiram cards, you can also click this video here. But all right, we'll see you next time.